This story is almost identical to that James Buckner. That James Buckner case. They said they found his vehicle and then they were searching, and then that was it. James Eric Buckner, they had found him in Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Now, this story comes out of McKinley County. McKinley County is different than the Rio Rancho. So, McKinley County Sheriff's Office confirmed that the individual was discovered deceased. The Sheriff's Office reports that on Saturday, January 22nd, so this is, 3 weeks ago, deputies responded to Highway 612 in Bluewater regarding a vehicle that was parked out in the field under unusual circumstances. They said they found footprints. They found the vehicle's owner, then they found footprints that were going out about a half a mile, and then the footprints were lost due to the frozen ground. Then MCSO search activity continued until it became dark and the vehicle's owner still had not been located. Why they're not saying anything about anything? Who's the person? Who found it? Who's this? Who's that? Look at all these volunteer fire departments. I mean, if you guys are actually good people, you would have prevented the thing. It would have not been. Authorities state that they believe the owner died the night before the vehicle was reported to law enforcement. At this time, the cause of death is unknown. However, MCSO states there's no suspicion of foul play. So they got some, idea of the cause of death. And if it's no foul play, then that means it was an accident or it was intentional. Did something to himself or just, went climbing and fell down. The Office of the Medical Investigator will make the final determination. Authorities state that the owner of the vehicle was known by the party that called law enforcement, though their identity is not being released at this time out of respect for the family. What? The person who called it in, we're not going to tell you who called it in, okay? Why? What the fuck? This is such a weird ass article, and they're being so weird about the information about what's going on. It's like, well, we know exactly what's going on, but we're just not going to say nothing to nobody. Although this story has a tragic end, we want our communities to know. This is from their Facebook page, McKinley County Sheriff's Office. They should do Adams County. They should do Facebook Live. Although this story has a tragic end, we want our communities to know that we will take missing persons cases very seriously. We're dedicated to finding them. And, they got such a big heart. They just have such a big heart. And then they list a whole bunch of, let's see, Galvin Pantia, Nakona Clark, Gary something James, Garrill, James, Tammy, Hal Talling, El Reno, Henio, Christopher Escamilla, and Under Sheriff James Mariano III. Of course, there's Captain Rocky Klein. And then, of course, there's Andres Campos. Well, we didn't find any good news, but we all tried, and really, isn't that all that matters? As long as we all try. Who is it? Who is it? Let's see, it was McKinley County, body found near flea market ID'd. East of the Gallup flea market. Is that what they're talking about? Herbert Tom of Luka Chukai. Can that be? See, they didn't tell us nothing, so I'm just like, who, what, when, where, how, high? It's probably likely it's Valdez. Deborah Valdez, Grants, New Mexico. Okay, this is from 20 years ago. No, I don't think that's it. Herbert Tom, that was last year ago. So why do they keep on finding so many dead bodies in McKinley County? McKinley County Doe. On the Mintmore hiking trail. 4 years ago, they found this body. God damn. Why do you just keep finding dead bodies everywhere in McKinley County? 4 hours ago, Albuquerque police say a woman was found dead in northwest Albuquerque. They say around 11. 11 what? 11 what? There's a big stabbing that got a whole bunch of nobody died. I'm doing, mostly just homicides, people dying. So the stabbing, some guy went around, stabbed 11 people. Woman found dead. Woman found dead inside business on Coors Boulevard. But they're saying they're having trouble with keeping them. So this is another death. I guess I have to report this here soon. This happened. This is published today, this morning. So another 475 Coors Boulevard Northwest. There's an armed robbery south of I-40. They found a woman dead inside the Canna Spa Massage building. So we'll find out more about that coming up soon.